Welcome all to the analysis hole. Please like, share, and subscribe to the black hole for knowledge exploration. This is the critical appreciation of the second coming. By W.B Yeats. So, W.B Yeats' poem, The Second Coming, written in 1919, is one of his most renowned and prophetic works, capturing the chaos and foreboding of a world in turmoil after World War I. This poem delves into the themes of violence, transformation, and the cyclical nature of history. Here is a critical appreciation of this poem. First point is historical and symbolic context. Yeats wrote The Second Coming during a period of global instability marked by a devastation of World War I and the Russian Revolution. The guy he references in the first line symbolizes a cyclical spiral, a recurring historical force in Yeats' philosophical framework. Yeats believed history moves in 2000-year cycles, with each era marked by major transformations. This cyclical pattern informs the poem's sense of dread and anticipation, suggesting the end of an era and the imminent arrival of a dark new approach. Now about the themes of this poem. Chaos and anarchy. First theme is chaos and anarchy. The line "things fall apart, the center cannot hold" captures the disintegration of order. This phrase has become iconic in its portrayal of societal breakdown and the loss of stability. Yeats described a world spiraling into chaos where traditional institutions and beliefs no longer offer guidance or coherence. Next theme is prophetic vision and apocalypse. The poem introduces the figure of the rough beast, which symbolizes the coming of a monstrous force that will herald a new uncertain age. Yeats combines Christian imagery with mythical symbolism, specifically referring the second coming of Christ, but instead presenting a foreboding demonic force. This subverts the typical redemptive expectations associated with the second coming, suggesting a more ominous rebirth. Next theme is transition and transformation. Yeats suggests that history moves cyclically and humanity is on the verge of a catastrophic shift. This transformation, however, does not lead to progress but rather to a descent into a primal violent forces. Primal violent forces. Now about the symbolism and imagery in this poem. First imagery is the falcon and the falconer. Yeats opens the poem with falcon's flight away from falconer. Falcon is a eagle, a bird, symbolizing a loss of control and connection. This image represents humanity's drift away from traditional sources of guidance, resulting in disorder and anarchy. Next, symbolism is imagery, symbol and imagery is the sphinx-like rough beast. The creature slouching towards Bethlehem is one of the most powerful images in the poem. The rough beast, with a gaze blank and pitiless as sun, suggests a primal, indifference force of destruction that is devoid of empathy. This beast is symbolic of the brutal, destructive powers lying dominant within civilization, unleashed to take center stage. Third is biblical allusions. Yeats' reference to Bethlehem where Christ was born, and the second coming alludes to Christian apocalyptic imagery. However, instead of Savior, Yeats predicts the rise of malevolent force, reversing the biblical prophecy into a vision of dread. Now about the tone and structure of this poem. The poem's tone is ominous and foreboding, capturing a sense of apocalyptic inevitability. The language is direct yet deeply symbolic, with short, powerful phrases like "the center cannot hold" and "the blood dimmed tide is loosed," creating a sense of urgency and crisis. So the second coming is structured as a single stanza divided into two parts. The first half describes the present state of chaos, while the second half presents Yeats' prophetic vision. This division emphasizes the contrast between the disintegration of current values and the anticipation of an unknown, fearsome future. Now about the modernist qualities of this poem. Second coming reflects modernist themes, including disillusionment with traditional structures and a fascination with disorder. The poem's fragmentation and use of ambiguous, open-ended symbols are typical of modernist literature, creating a sense of mystery and encouraging diverse interpretations. Its apocalyptic imagery, combines with the cyclical view of history, evokes a world that is unrecognizable, lost, and on the brink of transformation. Now, about the enduring relevance of this poem. The Second Coming remains one of the most quoted and referenced poems in English literature due to its themes of instability and societal breakdown. Its imagery has been applied to many historical and contemporary events, capturing the anxiety surrounding war, political upheaval, and social change. Yeats' vision of an impending monstrous force resonates with audiences who perceive crisis as signals of a world in flux. Now, the conclusion of this poem. The Second Coming is a timeless exploration of chaos, fear, and transformation. Through powerful imagery, rich symbolism, and a prophetic tone, each conveys his vision of a world descending into disorder, poised on the edge of a profound and unsettling change. This sense of dread and cyclical history makes the poem a powerful reflection on humanity's capacity for both creation and destruction. That's all. I note down this answer in your notebook.